we were 12, we moved to Oklahoma City. There's a lot of, we're very close to Missouri, but when I got up to Missouri, one time I heard everybody going, is this your first time in Missouri? And I was thinking, yeah, it is. If it's Missouri, it is my first time. Yeah. I could never understand that.
Hi there, and welcome into a brand new week of Celebrity Salute, dedicated to the men and women who serve our country in active duty, our veterans and their families. We're here for you. God bless you. We love you. On each episode, we look for people and stories with some connection to these heroes. I'm Randy Miller. Rex Linn is an actor best known for his role as Sergeant Frank Tripp in the CBS drama CSI Miami, and more recently for playing Kevin Wachtel in the TV series Better Call Saul. He just wrapped up his work in Young Sheldon and is now starring in Happy's Place with his fiancée, Reba McEntire. We're happy to have Rex Linn join us right here on Celebrity Salute. Rex, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing so good, man. It's great to talk to you, and I love this show, and not because it's just set in my hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I love it, man. And your entire set. I mean, you got stuff from Knoxville all over the set. That's fantastic.
We had, it's funny you should say Knoxville because we had a whole, and I go down to Tennessee a lot when we're not filming, and people around the set there's some people were going Knoxville, and then people would go Knoxville.
Yeah.
and for some reason we had this big debate on how do you pronounce that? So we just called one of Reba's good friends down there, and she just said, well, I don't know what everybody calls it. I call it Knoxville. And so half of us say Knoxville, and the other half says Knoxville on the show.
It's so funny.
How do you say it?
Well, I say Knoxville. Now, that's the way that we always identify new people to town, because if they came in and they go, hey, I really like it here in Knoxville, and you go, did you just get here? And and invariably, now I'm based in Kansas City now, and there's the same kind of conundrum about how to pronounce Missouri, because I pronounce Missouri that way, but most of the people who've lived here all their lives pronounce it Missouri, and that
always drove me nuts, because I grew up in the panhandle of Texas, and then I moved, when we were 12, we moved to Oklahoma City. There's a lot of, we're very close to Missouri, but when I got up to Missouri, one time I heard everybody going, is this your first time in Missouri? And I was thinking, yeah, it is. If it's Missouri, it is my first time.
Yeah.
I could never understand that.
I don't get it. The NBC comedy series Happy's Place, which is on Fridays at 8 Eastern on NBC. So, you did Young Sheldon, and you must have an affinity for some of these sitcoms that are, pieces where you're involved in an ensemble cast, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've been lucky that way. And I've never, I've never been, I should say allowed. Nobody thought I had a funny bone in my body for a long, long time. And I was just waiting to prove that I could be slightly funny. And all of a sudden I get cast on Young Sheldon, and that was my first taste of comedy. And then, and so I hit a home run and made the Super Bowl with Happy's Place. It's so much fun.
I was just going to say, I mean, you've been, kind of the heavy in a lot of these shows, and, for you to turn up and be funny, but I think that, to me, it's kind of like anybody else that's a serious actor that all of a sudden you get to play a comedy role. Sometimes those are the funniest people.
You know what? I was told, I was intimidated, quite frankly, Randy, because I mean, I'm working with some professional, well-known, seasoned sitcomers, and I'm telling you, it was John Lithgow, who's one of my dearest friends, told me up front. He said, you're going to do this sitcom. You weren't trained that way, so be patient with it. It'll come to you. There'll be an episode where you're going to figure out, oh, this is how it works. Might be the second episode, might be the 18th episode, but you'll get it eventually. And he was right. It's intimidating at first, because Reba and Melissa and Belisa and Pablo, they're even to call it really is, but they're funny people. And it's intimidating at first. I'm like, oh boy, I'm in waters that I haven't been in before.
You know what though, Rex? Who doesn't like Reba? I mean, that's the deal.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially,
it is, isn't it?
Especially in the South. I mean, there's Dolly and Reba are the two names that everybody can agree on. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who you are. You like those women. And I guess it's just that kind of personality, right?
It is, absolutely. And you're right. I mean, everybody, it's amazing how many people worldwide love Reba. And then you get her in front of a camera with that personality and add those people that I just added with Melissa and Pablo and everybody and Belisa. They're all doing a great job, and they're so funny. What I was going to say back that I was told by several people that are in sitcoms and had a history with sitcoms to just read my lines and don't worry, but because the writing is funny. So just read the lines and don't try to be funny. Just say your dialogue, you know, and they were right.
I'm going to give you a little Knoxville secret tip here that you can take to the set.
Fantastic.
All right. So when I was growing up, there's a chain of grocery stores there called Kaz Walker's. And this guy, Kaz Walker, was like, I don't know. He was a showman. He was a scoundrel. He was the mayor of Knoxville for a while. But if you mention the name Kaz Walker to anybody over 40 years old in Knoxville, they'll go, "Oh, how do you know Kaz Walker?" Now the stores aren't around anymore. But if you Google Kaz Walker, you will see some clips. He used to, in fact, he had a country music show called the Farm and Home Hour. That's where Dolly Parton was discovered. And
is that right?
Yes. So
are you saying Chaz Walker?
No.
Spell the first name.
C-A-S. Kaz Walker.
Yeah. Okay.
And he did a promo one time on his morning country music show, and he said, if the people keep coming in and stealing from me, we're going to beat the hell out of you. I mean, that was just Kaz Walker. That's just how he was.
I love that.
Oh, man.
I love that.
So just a little, and it makes everything more believable because, I mean, you look at the idea of this show, Happy's Place, where you and Reba are romantically involved. Who's going to believe that?
Oh, I know. It literally is a dream come true. I mean, it really is. And that's what's been so much fun. The possibilities of my character Emmett and Reba's character Bobby to have a relationship is just it can't get any better than that. That's for us. I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. Have
you ever had a Crystal hamburger?
I have not.
Okay, that's just another Knoxville staple. It's like
I'm going to do that. Now we're going to be down there in the springtime for a couple of days. I'm going to go right straight to it. Is it a chain or is it just one restaurant?
It's a chain, and it's kind of like if you've ever had a White Castle hamburger. This is much better. This is the same thing, but much better.
Oh, I can't wait.
Crystal hamburgers. They've been around forever.
Okay.
So between Crystal and Kaz Walker, this has been a very lucky day for you, Rex.
I'm elated at this very moment.
And it's great to talk to you. And I got to tell you, our audience is mainly active duty military veterans and their families. Do you have any military in your family?
Well, my dad fought in World War II under General Patton.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's all the military. And I wanted to send out lots of love from Reba and me to all the military personnel and veterans and just let them know. I mean, I know they know it, but just let them know we sure love them.
Thank you, man. Hey, great success. Continued great success to you. And
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it, man.
Happy's Place.
Hey, do me a favor, will you?
Sure.
If you don't mind, will you eat some Kansas City barbecue in the next couple of days for me, please?
Well, I'm going to put that on my list. It's just we call barbecue day here just any day that ends with a Y.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Love it.
You've been listening to Celebrity Salute. Celebrity Salute is produced by Brainstorm Media and distributed by National Defense Network, with host Randy Miller and executive produced by Nate Herron. Be sure to visit us at nationaldefensenetwork.com. This podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also say, Alexa, play the National Defense Network podcast.